Welcome back to the Deep Dig A Sports Pod. I'm your host, D. Today we are discussing college football week 3. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. Drop some comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Texas A&M goes to the swamp and takes on Florida. And this was an ass kicking. This was an ass kicking of epic proportions. At no point did Billy Napier and Florida look comfortable in this game. They took it to them. Texas A&M has a great defense, and what are we doing? If you're Texas A&M, why are we not starting Reed at quarterback? Connor Wigman should not take another snap as a starter at Texas A&M. I don't care what was promised as far as his NIL deal, just pay him out. I don't care if you told him you're going to be the starter no matter what. If you told Reed you got to earn it, Reed's performance was good enough for him to continue to be the starter moving forward. There was no way that you can roll out Connor Wigman. If you had Reed in that Notre Dame game, you beat Notre Dame. And probably fairly easily because Riley Leonard was not good in that game. Your defense was pumping. The crowd was going wild. You had all the momentum. You just needed a quarterback to take advantage of it, and Connor Wigman could not complete passes. Reed can, and he's athletic. He's shaking people out of their boots. You continue to move forward with Reed, and if you do, you have a chance to make the playoffs. And I don't get the old head way of thinking. Oh, well, Reed is a freshman, and Connor Wigman has earned his spot, and they should probably split snaps. No, they should not split snaps. There's no way that you roll out Connor Wigman and think that he is better than Reed. There is no way. Why is DJ Lagway for Billy Napier not starting? You are a guy who is trying to save your job. Who gives a shit about what you promised the senior? You need to start. You need to save your job. Lagway has already proved that he is a more dynamic player. Play Lagway. Why are we splitting reps? That doesn't make any sense. Billy Napier should be fired. I'm not sure if he's fired yet, but he should be fired at some point this week moving forward because what he's done to this Florida program has been a disgrace. And if you're Texas A&M, now you've got to be like, okay, we're back. We have a guy at quarterback. Let's continue to roll. Take away the Notre Dame game. Hey, you know what? Just wasn't our day to win. Let's continue to move forward. So let's go ahead and do that. Colorado beat Colorado State. It was not a competitive game. Colorado looked like what Colorado should look like if you're firing on all cylinders. Travis Hunter is the most singly talented player in college football, period. That guy is so talented from both the offensive and defensive points of view. I know he's not going to win the Heisman, but he needs to win something because, man, he is so electric. He is so dynamic. He deserves to be recognized at some point for being able to go both ways. Shedeur looked a lot better. Shedeur ended up having both Travis Hunter with him and all of the offensive line. In my opinion, if I'm the offensive line, I'm like, okay, cool. But you threw us under the bus when it really mattered. I don't think things like that go away yet. And even though you win, there's now videos surfacing of Shedeur talking crap to the Colorado State quarterback, saying like, you can't F with me, or you don't F with me, something like that. And it's just not a good look for a guy who is supposed to be a first-round quarterback. Come on, dude. Just shake the dude's hand, just be like, yeah, whatever, and walk away. That's it. That's all you have to do. You don't need to be a sore loser when you're down, and you don't need to rub it in when you're up, dude. Play it both ways. You stop being up and down. Be a little bit more in the middle. Show your personality still, which is completely fine. Just show your watch. Make sure the band doesn't play when you score touchdowns. Play your rap song, but cool it. Let's relax a little bit. Stop giving people fodder for the talks once you get into that draft conversation. So, good win for Colorado. Again, I don't know how many more wins they have left on their schedule, but this was what Colorado was supposed to look like when they're firing on all cylinders. Looked good to me. Last team I want to talk about Indiana. Coach Sig has this team, oh my God, rocking and rolling. Last week, they scored 77 points. This week, they welcome in UCLA to the conference, and they smash them right in the mouth. And this is a team in Indiana that is taking straight from their head coach, Coach Sig. Coach Signetti has put a tough mentality into this team. And you see it from the quarterback all the way down to the kicker. Like, these guys would run through a brick wall for this man, and it is showing. This is one of the top 25 teams in the nation. I feel really good about just saying that moving forward. And if they're not ranked, then shame on the AP voters, because that's ridiculous. Indiana is one of the top teams. Now, moving over to UCLA. I mean, what can you say? You don't have as much talent. When Garbers is your quarterback, you just don't got it. I think after a few, maybe next year, maybe the year after, you have Eric Bieniemy, you have Deshaun Foster, you can start to build a culture of your own. But realistically, right now, you're kind of playing from behind, and it sucks. I mean, it is what it is. You move to a new competitive conference. You've got a new coach, new coordinators. You're going to have to compete somehow. And I think that this year you're going to have to look into the portal, see who's unhappy at other places. You're going to have to find some talent somewhere, because you just don't got it. You can't compete at this level. So let's take a step back. Let's regroup. Let's try not to get embarrassed on the field. Let's stay competitive. Let's not do weird press conferences where we can't talk if you're the head coach. But I think this was a big shock moving into the new conference. And Indiana just is a tough team, man. I think that they're going to be a force to be reckoned with if they keep moving the way they're moving. Let me know your thoughts on all that happened in college football this week. Be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to stay up to date on all the things that we're talking about. Later.